Hi, I'm Debbie Goodman. This is Martial Arts Mania. I'm here with one of my favorite guests. At the promise of his manager, James Wilson, I get a training day with Dawn the Dragon Wilson. Welcome, Dawn. Thank you so much for agreeing to this. I don't know that you know what you're in for.
Well, we're going to find out, but I'm very happy to be here and speak with your audience.
So tonight, we're going to be doing what? Can you tell me a little bit about what we're going to be?
Well, if I'm just going to have my selection, I like teaching self-defense.
Okay.
You know, and mostly I travel around the world teaching kickboxing.
Okay.
But I'm not a kickboxer. I tell them I'm a martial artist who did kickboxing. Kickboxing is just a sport.
Okay.
And I'm a kung fu stylist. And so for me, it was just a way to improve my striking abilities. If I could pick and choose what I prefer to teach, it's self-defense. So like tonight, I'm going to be watching you. Every move you make. So when your weight is, and I'm pretty good with analyzing a human body and what it's mechanically doing from 30 years of kickboxing. There's an advantage, I think, to working out with somebody who's a professional fighter for 28 years. And I'm going to be looking at your body very carefully tonight, trying to figure out everything she's doing right and wrong. I'm trying to think of my Bruce Lee quotes because I've heard everyone just about, but an instructor is like a finger pointing the way. Yeah, I'm ready to go, and if you're ready, we'll take this to the mat.
All right, let's go.
So what I'd like to do today, since I was given a choice, is show some basic self-defense. Now, to me, one of the philosophies I have self-defense is the more complicated it is, the less likely you'll be able to do it under pressure. Now, if you don't understand what the pressure is, it's when you're in a life and death situation, your adrenaline is going. You know, some people hold their breath, they can't even breathe. They get so nervous. And those conditions, imagine trying to do some kind of complex combination or some kind of fancy jump kick or something. It's going to be very unlikely. So I'm going to show you basically my favorite self-defense lessons. And not specifically for women, they can be used for men, but women can use them too. All right, the first thing is, my theory is, or the theory of martial arts is, a hard part of my body versus a soft part of my opponent's. Now, softest part of your body are your eyes. And actually there may be something softer, but I mean the eyes are necessary to fight. You cannot attack me if you cannot see me. So, I would take what is the most superior in skill, in reach, weapons of my body, hard part of my body versus the soft part. So you can see here, my hands are right at the level to get her eyes. Now, it's not like the Three Stooges where you go, boop, like this. It's what you would do to somebody, and actually you can demonstrate on me, is your hands are kind of like a claw. Yes. They're not loose. They have to have a little tension in here. You see that? Yeah. But not so much that you've got it like this. It's like this. Now this is the Kung Fu kind of tiger claw we call it. It rakes across the eye. You're going to go here. You're going to go to the face here and rake back and forth, up and down. And because there is a little bit of, there's a little bit of bone, cheekbone, and it's to protect the eye. So you're going to have to get around that. There's a mental training. You have to mentally prepare yourself so that is what you do. This one is the groin. Now this is a soft part of the man's body. And here's your target area, the groin area. And you're asking, well, how do you close the distance? Well, you don't have to. If I'm attacking you, I'm going to bring the target right to you. Now, the advantage this target has over going for the eyes is the eyes can see. So you're bringing up your weapon, the fingers, and I can see them. So I can do this and that. I can move, but the groin has no eyes. So what you're doing is this. But everything's technique. You're going to bring your knee up. Again. Again. Now keep your hands up though. Because remember, you want to defend yours. This is what's going to protect you. You stay in a protected stance, this. As soon as somebody attacks you, your hands go up. Elbows stay down. It's not like this. Because this is your protection. It's your shield. Call this a shield. If I get in this position right here, I'm very hard to be knocked out or hurt by anybody. Matter of fact, they call it like a turtle going into its shell. If you get attacked, you think you're going to get attacked, chin is down in here. The reason why you put your chin down is, even me, professional fighter, if I get hit like this on the chin, I go to sleep. Okay, now we're going to work the actual technique of the knee. A mistake is to keep the rear end here and the knee moves, and nothing moves. Watch the difference between that and this. Watch this. You know how I'm rocking back just a few inches. Life by the inch is a cinch. Life by the yard is hard. Just pull your hips back. When they come forward, you bring the knee up. Now let's try it that way. Oh, no, you got to pull the hips back first. Rock back like this. Yeah,
and then in.
Better. Also, why is that hand down there? That's called your hands are in your pocket. There you go. Hands are on your chin. Better. Better. Now you're getting it. Now, anytime you do any martial art technique, punch, kick, elbow, you exhale at the point of contact. Part of it is because you can actually deliver more force that way. But the other is it forces you to breathe in. So exhale at the point of contact.
I'm going to let out one of my most blood-curdling key eyes.
There's no problem with that because that actually disrupts somebody's thinking. Oh, very good. Good. Now that is a good knee. That is a good knee. The other thing is this. They used to allow this technique in the UFC, but it was so damaging they had to eliminate it. Now, they never had eye gouging, of course you know, right? They did actually have groin. You could hit the groin, but they had cups, so they were protected. But this is basically, we use it in football. It's legal. I've knocked out many players. I played college football. You put your face in their numbers. Numbers meaning their numbers are on the chest. Here, and then you just come up.
Wow.
It's the headbutt. There's no way to block it or anything. Yes, you drop about 2 inches because you're center. Remember, I told you your power is your body. So now, how can you headbutt up? You can't jump. You drop down. You drop down and you come up.
Wow.
So you drop down, put your face on his numbers. Now here's what the guy's going to do. This is what happens. Somebody's head comes here. You know what my reaction is?
Oh.
Boom. That's what happens. People don't put their thing. Just even when I do it with my hand, my instinct is to go, that's just what normal human reaction. They don't do this. Because if they did, actually, if they did look up, it would be harder to hit them. Now, so now the guy goes to grab you. You knee him in the groin. Boom, she's got him in the groin. He comes down. You go for his eyes, but he kind of blocks it. So then you come in here.
Drop.
You hear, and then when his head comes down, you come up.
Okay.
And a couple of inches, you can hear, boom. Let me show you what the elbow can do. And the most dangerous one is when it's down, it comes down.
Wow.
It comes like this.
Ah.
See? Yes. While the other hand is up. When one hand attacks, the other hand always defends, like this.
Wow.
Those are all knockouts. Now you've learned knees, eye gouging, headbutts, but there's one more weapon. Can't practice it, but you use it every day. A pit bull only has one weapon. It's teeth. And biting. You want to fight one?
No.
Me either. I don't want to fight a pit bull, a German Shepherd, a Doberman, and all they do is bite. But you know what? We can generate, pound for pound, almost as much pressure as an animal, as in a carnivore animal. Even though we're not really carnivores, we're like monkeys, but we can crack nuts and we can go right through human flesh. If you can eat a prime rib, you can chew right through somebody. Now, I had a guy tell me once, he goes, well, you can't always reach his hands. I said, who says, if I grab you, you don't have to bite my hand. You bite this. If you bite, you can bite through a prime rib, you can bite through human muscle. Oh, wow. When your life depends on it.
Oh, yeah.
Or your child's life. Let's just give you the ultimate goal incentive. Saving the life of your child. You're not going to bite the guy? You say, oh, that's too gross.
Oh, no, you do anything.
Right. You're going to bite to survive. If the guy's grabbing you, smothering you, now, no matter, right. I don't have to spend 20 years teaching in jiu-jitsu how to get out of the hold. You can chew your way out. If you can eat a prime rib, you can bite. Now, you can bite, eye gouge, knee, elbow, headbutt. That's your self-defense lesson for today.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.